A group of women tired of gun violence will join together once again for a walk that raises funds for Chicago survivors. This is called A Walk Toward Healing, and it steps off this Sunday from Elmhurst University. And here to tell us more about the mission here is JaShawn Hill. She is executive director of the group, which calls itself Chicago Survivors. JaShawn, good to have you back in studio.
Thank
you for being here.
Yeah.
Okay, so your group serves members of this club that really no one wants to be a part of, and that is, we're talking about loved ones of victims of gun violence.
Yes.
And normally in the wake of a fatal shooting here. There are a lot of needs that come up for these surviving family members that a lot of folks don't realize.
Yeah.
Can you kind of run through some of those needs and how your group serves them?
Absolutely. When you think about someone's system being affected by losing, let's say, the head of household,
Yeah.
right? Just daily functioning needs, like how we're gonna, pay our rent now, how we're gonna get the kids to school, who's going to report to the landlord, right? That things are going to change. And our organization is right there to help and bridge those gaps with communication, but also supportive counseling, healing practices, emergency funds that we wouldn't think of. And funeral
costs.
That's what I was going to say.
I mean, I cannot even think of the laundry list of things outside of the grief that folks are dealing with. So who are your guys' boots on the ground? Are they volunteers? Are they professional counselors? Are they paid folks?
Yeah, it's a collective.
Okay.
It really is a community effort, and that's why we appreciate so much the moms of Elmhurst who have come together to ensure that the funds to raise for our grief camp every year are taken care of so it can be free to these families. One less burden that they have to worry about. So we're a mixture of community.
The last time you were in, we talked all about this camp.
Yes, we did.
Okay, will you give us kind of a short version so we can talk about the walk that's happening on Sunday? But this camp is just such a great program.
It is, and it's for those members who feel forgotten, but they remain. And so these are the children who are either the siblings or they were the actually sons and daughters of those lives who were taken. And it's a wraparound care for their story. That's why we call it storytellers. They have more than one story. It's not just that we lost a loved one to violence, but that we have great gifts and talents that we cultivate over our camp time.
And that stuff does not come free of charge.
No.
Okay, you guys need support.
Absolutely.
And to that end, something very special is happening on Sunday. Run us through what that is.
Absolutely. It is the Walk Towards Healing, and it kicks off with registration at 1:30 p.m. right at Elmhurst University. If you want to register, you can go on our website, chicagosurvivors.org, and find all the details. It's not too late. We still want to have that group feel like it's so much love because the survivors are there too among it. And when they feel that presence and that appreciation, it says they still matter and the community members can find a way to help.
Let's get a lot of people out to Elmhurst on Sunday. It kicks off at 2, and folks can just show up beforehand and register, right?
And register and just come and be in solidarity with us. We have a drone this year too. It's going to take a cool picture. So
send that in. We'd love to see some of that. Weather's going to be great.
Yes.
And beyond the walk, it's what, a 2-mile walk? One and a half miles?
1.3 miles.
Oh, 1.3 miles.
You can make it.
Okay, yeah, folks can make it. And if people can't actually participate in the walk itself, but they still want to help out, what would you want them to know?
Yeah, that they can contribute, not just with maybe their gifts of dollars, but find ways in-kind ways. We have Amazon wish lists for the needs of those families, for basic needs of daily functioning. But of course, general operating dollars help, especially in the climate of our federal government and state government cuts.
If folks want to find out one of those wish lists, run us through your web, or maybe we have a web address too, but in case we don't, what is your website so people can get involved?
Absolutely. Go straight to chicagosurvivors.org. Real simple.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Okay, chicagosurvivors.org. JaShawn, thank you very much for being in. We appreciate it. Hope it's a good time on Sunday.
Yes,
beautiful
great weather.
And I'm hoping for a great turnout.